Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Mwaka Mugala here. If you are new, please do hit the subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell so that you get to receive it first when I upload a video such as this. And if you are a subscriber already, thank you, and welcome back.
This is me, whether you like it or not. Quick to talk, but you do not do a lot. If I change, then it will be for the better. No apologies.
Hi.
What's up? How you doing?
Good. Just
Hi guys, Bulongo here. Bulongo Mugala. I'm actually nervous. This is weird.
so I don't get it.
I don't know.
Like
I
you
don't
do this all the
understand.
time.
I know, but like I think I have a fear of cameras. It's something I don't really tell people. I have a fear of cameras, so I don't know what that's called.
You don't say.
Yeah,
oh my
that's true,
gosh,
that's
I'm
true.
scared of cameras. So, okay, since you don't introduce yourself, I'll do it for you. But you have to talk for the rest of the video. So I don't know what you're gonna do.
Can I
about
just
your
mumble
nerves.
some stuff?
No. I will chase you off my. Yeah.
Okay.
So Bulongo Mugala, as he said, and he is popularly known as Nikondagawa on our hit Zambian telenovela Zuba. Yeah, he's got a huge crush on me, this guy. Like, it's on Zuba, not me. He hates me in real life. Moving on. So
Wow, really?
So I brought you on here to ask you questions that girls want to know from guys, but are too shy to ask. But before we get into that, are there any questions that you've been asked before by girls?
There are a bunch of questions, but like I said, because I'm nervous, I can't think of any off the top of my head right now.
Really?
So I swear. I'm
Zero.
serious. Nothing.
Shem. Okay, well, I hope you're ready to answer the questions because I've got quite a few. All right, let's get into it. So these are questions that came from ladies from my social media, from my Instagram. Ugh, tongue-tied.
And I'm nervous.
You know what? I think I've got too much energy. Like I don't know. I'm running on adrenaline and sugar and yeah, I feel like a bunny on steroids. Anyway, moving on. So a lot of them had like similar questions. So I'm just going to like bunch them up or I'll ask the similar ones and then you get it and then answer.
Okay.
Hopefully you will give us the answers. We need to know.
Hopefully.
We are
Fingers crossed.
relying on you. You are representing all the males out there.
Disclaimer, I don't have all the answers, okay? So that's just, I'm
Get
just
off my
putting that.
set.
Come on.
Okay, so first one, and this is like the most common one that everyone was asking.
Okay.
So I won't ask all of them because it's the same. Why do men cheat and still claim to love you?
I swear, I swear, I saw
you
this.
Said
I saw this
you say you
comment,
love
like-
us, but you're just like spreading your love everywhere. Eh?
Okay, first of all, before I answer this question, I do not condone cheating, okay?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I do not condone cheating, but there's a video I saw, and this guy answered the question perfectly. Okay, this is what he said. Imagine you have 100 kwacha in your pocket, right? And what, you've seen this video?
No, I already know I won't like this answer or
I mean,
analogy.
well, you asked it.
Okay.
So imagine you have 100 kwacha in your pocket, right? And then you're walking and you see a 10 kwacha. You're gonna walk past it.
It's not my 10 kwacha.
So you're gonna walk past it.
Yeah.
Well, you're the exception. Most of us would pick the 10 kwacha up. So I guess that's the reason. man.
Really?
She's-
So, okay,
yeah,
so
it's-
you're telling me that you have this like perfectly good woman, right? Who's the 100 kwacha. She's got all the qualities. She cooks, she cleans, she's God-fearing, intelligent, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then you just meet some random girl just because she got a big booty, but she got nothing else to offer. You're going to go for the big booty? Leave your perfectly good
Well,
woman?
I mean,
Huh?
isn't the big booty something to offer though? Like, I'm sorry, but like honestly, just think about it. Like I said, you have 100 kwacha, you can't leave the 10 kwacha on the floor. You can't leave it. Yeah, I mean,
Men are trash. Trash.
then I guess, okay, no, I won't say it. I will not
No,
say
but
it.
like, just
Women must be crazy then because they keep going back to eat garbage. I mean, right?
wow.
Yeah, I mean,
Ouch.
again, I do not condone cheating.
He's the exception. Wow. Moving
Yeah.
on. Wow. I'm scared
didn't
to
see-
ask the rest of the
Hey,
questions
you
now
invited
because
me, you see? Do you think this was a good idea? You honestly think this was a good idea?
so how How they act. Huh? How they. Okay, I'm just gonna rephrase because it doesn't. How they act, like. How they act how they act when they actually like you, but pretend not to. Oh, so it's like you like a girl, but you pretend you don't like her. Playing hard to get?
No, it's not that. Like, think back to the playground when we were kids, right? Do you remember how guys used to show girls that they like them?
They used to bully us.
Exactly. And it used to work. The guy who used to write you poetry and all that stuff, did you ever pay him attention? A guy writes poetry, brings flowers, chocolate. But if a guy ignores you, what happens? You're thinking about him. The guy who brings flowers just falls into the category of everybody else. He's who you're texting. He's just one of those boring texts at the end of the day, like, oh, there's this guy. And you text him, right? Hey, you asked. I'm playing devil's advocate. So.
I can't breathe. Wow. Okay, I'm a little ashamed.
But it's true, right? Exactly.
I don't know why though. Like, why do girls like the bad boys? Do let me know in the comment section what you think the reason is.
I have a theory about that. I think it's because of unavailability. Everybody treasures something that's not very common. I mean, look at water. Water is like the most important thing in life, but it's everywhere. Nobody really treasures it. Diamond, on the other hand, is rare.
Hey.
There you go.
Wow. Okay. Back to the question. Please let me know in the comment section below what you think. Why do girls like the bad boys or the ones who don't give them the attention? Whereas there's this other guy, he's a sweet guy, he's a family man, he loves love and he sends you flowers.
And he writes poetry and he writes you songs and all the other boring stuff.
Okay, so this one's interesting, but then you're not married. But anyway, why they change in marriage and yet they weren't like that when you were dating?
Change how?
This one says why they are violent in marriage yet they weren't like that during the dating. I guess what she's trying to say is like when you marry him, like before you get married, this man will probably serenade you with gifts, he will pamper you and show you that you are everything to him. But then once you get married, you don't get that much attention anymore. And sometimes he'll even like maybe talk trash about your cooking or he won't compliment you anymore. He's not the man that you were dating.
I'm not going to win any awards for answering this question. Like, I swear, people are gonna hate me. Are you sure you want me to answer this question?
Just be honest. Give us.
I'm not saying this is what I do, okay? Again, disclaimers. You're making me like give a lot of disclaimers with that. But anyways, why would you keep advertising to somebody who's already buying your product?
Some brands do that though.
Like which one?
DSTV advertises to DSTV subscribers on DSTV. Winner. So, next answer.
What? No, like, okay, seriously, think about it this way, right? You come to my shop, you're sold, you're gonna buy detergent paste, right? Do I need to keep telling you like, yo, buy detergent paste?
What if she finds someone else who's got cheaper detergent, the same detergent but sells it cheaper?
Okay,
should you should convince her to come buy?
And in the case of marriage, this is what now?
Guys, like this you marry someone, this is your partner, this is your person, so you must continue to make them feel special.
Yeah, I completely agree.
That's why like marriages these days fall apart, because once people are married, they don't try anymore.
Yeah,
but
it's true.
Back in the old days, like, and I don't want to compare, but I have to. Couples these days, old couples are still together, they still have that love. Why? Because they maintain what they used to do when they were just dating. So if, for example, they go on date nights every Friday, they still do that. If it doesn't happen, then maybe it's because it couldn't happen, but they still try as much as possible to fight for the relationship. Just because you have the girl doesn't mean you have to stop, trying to keep her, because he or she, your partner, whatever, can lose interest. So you have to keep trying. I'm not gonna stop like doing my hair just because I got a boyfriend.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing.
I'll keep doing my hair. I'll keep looking good for him.
Mwaka, certain women do stop. They just give up. It's like they feel, you know, I'm here, I've arrived,
got the
and
ring.
then yeah, like now I
No
just
more
let
working
myself
out.
go. Like
No more doing my. Ooh,
on.
bruh. Shame.
so,
Anyway.
it's not fair to expect one thing from one person. It's 50-50. What? It's 50-50.
Okay, you heard your answer. I hope that was answered.
Yeah.
Next question. Oh, is it true? Oh, Shem, this one's interesting. Is it true that a guy can change and become a better guy after dating and sleeping with a lot of girls? Like,
I don't-
basically, okay, you know what? I'm reading as they are coming, okay? Don't blame me. But I think what she's basically trying to say is that, is it possible that a playboy can become loyal once he's dating someone?
Yeah, it is.
How?
What do you mean how?
Like, how
Still-
is it? How? What motivates a man to change?
The right woman, I guess. That's
Hey.
it. It's the best answer I can give you. The right woman. That's it.
So if you're still doing that, then you're not the right woman. Ow. My back. Ow. I just broke my spleen.
I guess, yeah.
Okay. What then is the right woman?
It's different for everybody. Yeah. It's
Okay,
different
so
for
give
everybody.
like
It's
an example of something general. What is the right woman?
Look, there's no one size fits all for this. Everybody's different, so everybody will find a different right woman. You know what I mean?
Okay, what's the right woman for you?
But no, it's not about me. Okay, let's.
No, but you're here.
No, yeah, but like.
Yeah. So what is the right woman for you?
I'm not answering that quick.
You
Next.
know what? Your exes will
Pass.
not. Don't hate him, okay? He's just acting. So.
At acting.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't really thought of. I would know when I met her. Like.
So like.
It's hard to pinpoint. Like, okay, she has to be.
Yeah.
This height. She has to be this. This behavior. It's hard.
So you just know when
Yeah,
you
it just happens. You just know. It's not something you can tell. It's.
Okay.
There's something else women don't understand is another aspect of it, or another thing is a spiritual connection, and I'm not talking about like you're in church and you're like no, there's just something about the two of you that just clicks. You could date a woman for 5 years and you just don't feel that. It'll pretty much just be convenience, if I'm being honest, as harsh as that sounds. I know it sounds harsh, but like you meet a woman 1 month and already you just want to get married and just settle down. And
Wow.
yeah, actually, there's another thing. I was talking to a friend of mine, and I told him that when you find that woman that you say, if it wasn't you, you know what I mean? Like, do you understand what I mean? Like, there's certain things you would never let slide if somebody else did it, but if she does it, you're like, you're lucky it's you. You know what I mean? Yeah, you understand. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Me? No.
You know.
Next question. And this I also want to know desperately. Why do guys only respond to one part of the message, even when you send multiple messages? Or you send a long message and they'll just respond to one, and they're like, one word.
It's the part that interests us. It's what got our attention. That's it. It's as simple as that.
And everything else doesn't matter?
I mean,
Wow.
why are you asking me 3 questions if you want an
We
answer?
want answers to all.
What
But
is
we
an
would
exam?
rather
Like, come on.
no, but you know, it's not like we can't send one question, you respond, then another, you respond.
Why
You
not?
might forget. First of all. Secondly,
Okay, so we forget then. That's my answer. We forget. Send 3. Forget we just see the one and just forget the rest. Doesn't work, huh?
no.
Exactly. So why you should just send them one at a time? That's it. That's how it'll work.
No, but you know, like imagine you're up and about, you're busy, and then you say, okay, you know what? I don't want to forget this question, or I want to find all the answers, so let me just send everything and give him a chance to respond.
You have a
and then,
notes app, right? Just write them down.
Dang. You know what? You are the worst. Like, why did I even invite you on?
Honest answers, okay? Okay, yeah. Women expect men to love them exactly how they love themselves and love men. You know what I mean? Men love differently. It's different. It's hard to explain. Okay, and just because I love you differently doesn't mean I love you less, or I love somebody else more. No, it's a different type of love, and we express love differently. You know what I mean? People actually think that women are romantics. It's men that are romantics. This is going against the grain. Men are actually more romantic, and I read somewhere. This is an interesting thing I read. I don't know if you've ever heard of War Brides. You've heard of war brides, right?
Yeah.
So women can move on from a man's love quickly, right? Men stay like we act tough, but you know what I mean. I don't know if that's changing the topic, but yeah.
No, it's good. It's getting us some answers.
Yeah.
So y'all are just big marshmallows on the inside.
Yeah, we are.
Oh.
We act tough on the outside, but our love is like, it's a deeper, and that's exactly why we feel, I mean, the whole, going back to the whole white men cheat. A man, in a man's head, if he loves a woman, she's special. He can mess around with all these other ones, but for her, she's special. She's, you know what I mean? She's the one in his heart. Everybody else doesn't really matter. For them, it's a by the way type of thing.
But then don't they feel like doing that will hurt the woman?
Yeah, because men can have sex without emotion. It's just the way it is. A man could meet a woman today, have sex with her, and completely forget about her. Women, on the other hand, it's different. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that all you want, but it's true. It's a fact. Unfortunately, that's just how we work. That's how we operate.
Damn. Why did I do this? Okay.
I actually like this now. This is interesting.
Oh,
I love this. Yeah, now I love it.
See. Okay, I don't think where they get the audacity. What? Where do you get the audacity, man?
I don't know. It's just there. We don't get it anyway. It's just there. I don't know.
So why are they indecisive? Is this like relating to or I don't know. She just said, why are they indecisive?
In what sense?
I hope this is what she means, but I've noticed, right, even from friends or past relationships, like men just make decisions in the moment, or they'll say that they make a decision and then they'll stick to it, but then they change their minds and do something else. I don't know. Like, I get it, but I don't know how to explain it. That's the thing.
I understand.
Like, I'm guessing maybe she means like, you know, a man is with one woman and then he always has a plan B. So if it doesn't work out with this woman, he goes to the other girl. And then if it doesn't work out with her, he goes back to this girl. And vice versa. It's like a tennis match. It's like, goes there, goes this way.
Yeah, well, again, the best analogy I can use there is shopping for women. You guys go into one store and like it can drive you nuts. Shopping with women can just drive you crazy.
It's fun.
No, it's not. It's like you guys go into one shop and you're like, okay, this is what you want. Yeah, but let me check the other shop. Why?
Because you might find a better deal there.
There's your answer then.
I hate how you're making me answer my own questions. Like, it's so
answer.
annoying.
Yeah.
I can't. But then
There's a what? There's a what?
Never mind.
Yeah.
Moving on. This one, yes. What they truly feel. We can't read their minds and they end up leading us on.
This one.
Why don't guys like to express themselves? Like, just tell me.
Okay, you know what? They say, I don't know if you've heard that on a TV. Why do Zambians like answering a question with a question? And then the answer was, who told you? but then, yeah. So here's my question with you guys. What's your question again? Why do we what?
Why do they, what they truly feel. We can't read their minds and they end up leading us on. So basically, why don't y'all just express yourselves? Tell us the truth.
Here's a simple question then.
Like, why can't you just tell us? I'm not.
When women are upset, why don't they just tell us, I'm upset about this?
Or women, okay? It's different.
What?
You said men and women are different. Answer for the men.
No. I mean, we're trying to figure out what we're all human. So there you go. That's a baseline. Why don't you just tell us like, okay, I'm pissed about this? Why'd you have to? What's wrong? Nothing. Okay.
Because we're trying to decide how to say what we're pissed about.
What? But you never say. That doesn't answer the question.
I don't know. Like, to be honest, I really can't explain it. But sometimes maybe circumstance like that, it's timing. Like, should I really tell him now or tell him later? Or like, should I let it go? Like, maybe at that moment we've decided to let it go, but then it's bothering us and we're like, you know what?
Yeah, it'll come up like 3 months later in an argument.
Essay.
Like,
well, yeah.
And you're like, when did I do this? I don't even remember this. But anyways, to answer your question, men don't like to talk about feelings, and we just, most of us, we're just not
suicide
ready.
rate is higher among men.
Yeah, it is. And that's true, yeah. But like, we just don't feel like growing up. I mean, you've obviously heard this. A boy falls, what do they tell him?
Don't cry, you're a boy.
Exactly. So growing up, we're just taught not to really express emotion too much. You know what I mean? So over time, it sticks with everything else.
But then, see, when you're at a certain level with someone intimately, wouldn't you want to feel vulnerable enough around them to tell them your feelings?
Yeah.
It's just with one person that you can trust, not like you're telling everyone your feelings. And I guess that's what she means, because it gets to a point where you're involved with someone and things don't work out, and it's like, whoa, I thought we were vibing here, but you're telling me you want to be friends now? Like, how? We kissed before, how are we friends? So it's like, why don't you just tell me in the beginning, like, you know what, I want to be your friend but with benefits, or I want to date you, or I just want us to be friends with no benefits.
Okay,
or just...
with that one, I think I have an answer for that. The thing is, men, as bad as you guys think we are, we don't like to hurt women's feelings. You know what I mean? I actually watched a stand-up comedian who said a man would rather kill a woman than break her heart. Like, I swear, like, I'm not condoning killing. Disclaimer again.
Damn.
No, but yeah, we don't like that whole. And you guys are manipulative. Like, you start crying over something, and we feel bad about.
Yeah, continue.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah, there you go. So we don't want to have the whole. What was I saying?
you women are manipulative. We start to cry from nowhere, and yeah.
I lost my
You
train
lost
of
your
thought.
damn.
Yeah.
I cannot.
I lost my train of thought.
Why can't men be honest with women about how they feel?
Well, I mean,
You don't like to hurt women.
and we don't like to express our emotions, like, and it goes back to the whole friend zone thing. Most guys who are in the friend zone are soft, sensitive guys who like, yeah, who listen to poetry and flowers and talk about the emotions.
But like, I feel like women connect more with their men when they are vulnerable around them. Like, just letting you inside my heart and letting you know what's going on.
Maybe once in a while.
Well, yeah, that's good, but still,
Once in a while.
like, don't just shut us out.
Here's a question for you.
Okay.
2 men, right?
Yeah.
One is sensitive, talks about his feelings all the time. He always, breaks down and cries. You watch Titanic together, you guys are hugging, and you finish like a whole tissue thingy together. Or a guy who just comes home, he's tough. Once in a while, he breaks, like once in a while. I'm talking about like maybe once a year. I'm not really, yeah, like, what? That's actually a lot. But yeah, like once a year, I swear, that's a lot. But once a year, he breaks down, tells you something. Which one would you prefer?
Well, the macho one, obviously, but I'm not saying that you should express yourself all the time. Like, yeah, don't. Even girls don't do that. But like with the man, at least, let me in every now and then.
Okay, here's the thing. It's called the dating game, right? And games have rules. Men learn to adapt to the game. You just learn that if I act a certain way, women start acting a certain way, right? And it's not like you actually actively think about it like, I need to do this, I need to do. It just grows, it just develops naturally, right? So there's your answer. We don't cry because we know it doesn't work. Not necessarily.
Okay. I think I'm done. I am overwhelmed. So
Should be
before we wrap up, I just want to find out from you. I'm so scared.
The tables have turned.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, I like to be fair, okay? So are there questions? I'll ask for 3. Are there 3 questions that men have always wanted to know from women?
Number 1. How come you guys can have mutual, what do you call them, platonic friends, but we can't?
I don't know why we do that, but I just feel like we're not able to handle it as much as men can, I think. Because like women, we're very possessive and sometimes insecure. So imagine he's got this like female platonic friend and she's like, oh, and they hang out all the time, they're buddies and stuff, and it's like, but I want that. Like, why can't you have that with me?
But you have that with other guys.
Yeah, but we're not.
You know what?
Next question.
Yeah, please. Wow, really?
An easy question.
Really? Actually, I think before I ask that as a question, I'll put it like this. I don't think I've ever heard of a man go to a woman and say, "Hi, you're beautiful. You're like really beautiful. I would love to be your friend." Come on. Which guy, like...
There are some who say that they want to be
He's just
friends,
scared.
but
Like, he's
with
just
the
scared.
hopes, yeah, with the hopes that it'll develop into something.
Which never works.
More.
And you guys know this from the get-go. You
Yeah.
know it, but you just encourage it. Why don't you just cut it off from... Like, why don't you just stop it right there?
I guess maybe we just want to see where it goes. Because sometimes, what if you're shooing away your soulmate?
What? What? How does that even make any sense?
Women don't make sense, okay? We're complicated.
I'm glad she said this. She said
I'm not the right person to ask these things because ironically, I don't know how to express myself. I express myself better when I write. But anyway,
to write him a letter.
dear person, you will be my friend and nothing more. But okay, I guess it's the same thing. It goes back to the shopping analogy, right? So that is, well, if you're not dating. Usually if a girl is dating, she'll be like, nah, I have a boyfriend. But if you are looking, you just think, okay, let's see where this goes. Let me get to know this person and see if I will actually have something with them or it won't go anywhere. And if it doesn't go anywhere, we're good at cutting people off. I don't know about other girls, but I'm good at cutting people off. If it doesn't go anywhere, it's like, whew, we're done. Don't text me, no nothing. But once in a while, there are people you connect with and you just, hello, hi, how's it going? Good, bye, that's it.
Let me ask you this. I don't know if this takes up one of my questions as well. Have you ever done that? Have you ever had a friend transition into a boyfriend?
Yeah.
You have?
Yes. And like
What?
that relationship actually lasted quite a while because we started out as friends, we understood each other at that level, and then we graduated into, you know.
You have just broken every guy's heart.
How?
Well, because now they think every friend of yours has the potential to become a boyfriend.
Every friend. No, it's not every friend.
Okay,
like
so
there
what's
are
this?
friends, to be honest, like girls, there are certain friends you know that this could never go anywhere. And there's some who think this could never go anywhere, but it actually ends up going somewhere. There's categories, okay? And then there's those that you've never even been friends with. You just go straight into dating. So the whole friends graduating thing, no, that is limited. It's not every guy friend.
That's
Trust
a rare
me. Like,
case. That is a rare case.
It's a rare case. It happens, but I know for a fact that there are a lot of my guy friends. No, I wouldn't even consider. Sorry, guys.
Not gonna ask. Not gonna ask. Okay, but I disagree. I actually think you would know from the get-go. Women know.
Yeah,
Like,
when you
women
just
just
meet
know.
someone, but then when you've been friends with someone, maybe you met this person through another person, you become friends, you click because you have common interests and everything. For you, you think it ends there. And that's why you're even comfortable enough to tell this friend about your relationship, if you're with someone, or if you have a...
Wait, hold up. You're talking about telling your friend about your relationship and then that relationship ends and you date him?
No,
Oh, okay.
no.
Yeah, that never works, ever.
No.
Ever.
Nah,
I mean,
you stuck
never-
there. You stuck in the friend zone.
Yeah. Remember I said men don't want to break women's hearts, right? So what's the best way to break up with somebody?
I'm very glad you asked, Mr. Mukuli. Best way to break up with a woman? Okay, you know, people are different. But I think the best way and most respectful way, first of all, don't do it over the phone. That is
Text.
so disrespectful, whether it's a
We're
phone
done.
call or text. No. Right? So meet with the person in person, choose a location that's neutral. If you break up with a woman at her place, she will hate her place because everything will just be reminding her of, he broke up with me here, I can't live in this house, it's so annoying. There's just that negative energy. If you do it at your place and she doesn't want to break up with you, she will burn down your house. But that's just me. Maybe others are nice. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a psycho. But anyway, the point is, out of respect, if you really truly care for this person, do it in person and in a neutral environment. So, yeah.
Like how?
How? What do you mean how?
Not where, I asked how.
This is the how. In person, neutral environment, and okay, fine. How? Give this person first, I don't know, should you start with the reasons, then break up? Yeah, start with the reasons. Just be like, you know what?
Classic,
This
it's
is
not
the
you, it's me.
situation, blah, blah. No, do not even use that line.
It's you, it's
bruh.
not me. Like,
That is so rude. If that is just an excuse to say like, yo, I met someone else and this
no,
is
but then
out.
what if you haven't met somebody
okay,
else?
look, it just feels like it is an excuse. You can't say it's not you, it's me. That is no. That is an escape route. So just give your reasons.
Isn't that what a breakup is?
And
An
then
escape.
say, you know what, because of this, it's not working out. Like, yeah, I feel like someone would understand better if you approached it that way. And obviously you would want some privacy, so don't do it in a public place. Like just secluded area,
So
not
like,
so many people.
You go out to like Buffalo Park and just hang out there and you're like, so we're in this corner, we're done, it's not working for me, and then you go, leave it there.
Yeah.
That seems heartless. Is it just me or that really seems heartless?
Oh, so you break up with someone and then you hug them? What that
No,
makes
like,
things
you know,
worse.
it's I actually think it's better at their place because at least then she can, you know.
No, do not ever do that.
Not.
No, you break up with someone at her place. She will hate her place. She'll be like, I don't even want to go home because there's memories of why our relationship ended. He broke up with me in my, you know, a home is supposed to be like your sanctuary, a place you find comfort, a place where you can just unwind and unplug and be yourself. So if someone spoils that for you with negative energy by breaking up with you, bruh, you will have to redecorate the whole house. I'm telling you, like that's the only other way. Either that or move out. Anyway, I think I think we're done with this. This is a conversation that needs lunch, dinner, it needs dessert, a start, everything, because we will not stop. No. I feel like this is a conversation that many men and women have for years and years and years, and they still never really get satisfied with answers. So I hope that he has represented the men well and given you all the answers that you have been looking for, ladies. I'm tired. I am tired. Anyway.
Like 5 questions. What are you?
No, bro, we had questions and follow-up questions and see, you're doing it again. No.
What am I doing?
Anyway, thank you for coming on. Thank you. And thank you for watching this video. Do let me know what you think. Do let me know if you have questions. Do let me know if you have answers to the questions in the comment section below. And do not forget to subscribe and like and share. And follow him on his social media platforms.
Bulongo Mugala on Facebook and Instagram. Or you can just search for Coffee with 6 Sugars.
Yeah, Coffee with 6 Sugars. And yet you have no energy. Anyway.
What are you talking about? It's reserved.
Okay, thank you again we will not stop even when the camera stops rolling, we will not stop. So thank you again for watching. Take care and God bless.
This is me, whether you like it or not. Quick to talk, but you do not do a lot.